If there's one thing that I've learned about my walk with the Lord, is He calls us to the impossible. Because when we come to the end of ourselves, that's when the miraculous happens. My name is Veronica Stephens, and I'm the Director of Education and Outreach at Laura's House. We are a domestic violence agency that provides programs and services for those who are impacted by intimate partner harm. Prior to domestic violence, I was in the human trafficking space. And so they would have me come in and teach 2 hours on the links between human trafficking and domestic violence. So I got to know the staff, especially in the education department, really well. And I just thought these two issues completely intersect. I can help teenagers create those healthy relationships, all the while if they inadvertently start dating a trafficker, well, they're going to exhibit all the warning signs as well. So kind of equipping them for both dangers. Honestly, for those who have been impacted by family violence or intimate partner harm, we just bring supportive services to those clients through Laura's House. And the educational piece, then we partner with nonprofit agencies and train their staff on how to identify potential individuals in the community they serve, as well as they bring us in for their supportive services and education to the population they serve. My family line actually has a lot of abuse and violence in it. I don't know of one female in my family that wasn't impacted by their crime, including myself. My therapist was a beautiful, seasoned therapist who just also happened to be a believer. And he said, you know, Veronica, if you actually want to experience the full measure of healing, you're going to have to give back. So I just went, well, I don't know what this is going to look like. So I just prayed, and it was that night, literally, that I saw about human trafficking. I was watching some Christian broadcast program, and it was talking about what was happening overseas. I just literally cold called them. And they said, we've been praying for someone on the West Coast, and do you do public speaking? I've been a corporate trainer for years and a public speaker. So I went, yes, just train me, I will go out and I will be the loudest voice I could possibly be. And oh my gosh, the dominoes that fell after that. This particular humanitarian organization would go where other organizations wouldn't go. The majority of their work took place overseas in East Africa. So I would go back there and lead teams, and we would work with the individuals who had been recovered from sex trafficking. It was so fulfilling. And then they were actually contacted by the FBI and said, we have been seeing the work that you're doing overseas. Did you know that there's human trafficking here in the States? And we want to do these sting operations, but there's no place for us to be able to place the victims. That was news to us. And so then my job was to raise awareness as well as finances to help build a safe home here domestically, which meant then I had to educate myself because I didn't know human trafficking existed here. And when I saw the contrast, I went, this is a preventable crime. So I developed a curriculum back in about 2015 on protecting teens on the dangers of human trafficking. We were able to get the curriculum into a lot of Orange County schools, LA County, San Bernardino County, and Riverside counties. And then I just had beautiful collaborations with a whole lot of other people who were doing the same thing.
Veronica is a virtuoso in our field. She's an empathetic and compassionate leader, and we are all thrilled that she's a member of our team. Congratulations from everyone at Laura's House, Veronica.
If I can share my story, which I have, in TV programs, radio programs, the Lord has been able to use it. If just one person can think, she's gone through what I've gone through, and it's possible not only to survive, but to come out the other side with purpose, with a mission, and with this passion, then, it's honestly all worth it.